everybody. Sebo nkwebaliza ddala, because as government we would not have been able to do this work alone. And I want to inform members here, Right Honourable Speaker, that as government we have contributed 2 billion. That was done by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Therefore, I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the government of Uganda to thank everybody, all those who have contributed to see that the reconstruction of the Masiro should continue. And of course, we have a new phase, or we have a new phase of our Masiro, which is a World Heritage for this for our country. Right Honourable Speaker, I don't want to take too much time, but I want to say that as an individual, I also contributed through Honourable Amelia Chambade. So I'm also among those people who have contributed for the Masiro as a minister in charge of culture. I know we have a lot to talk about our Masiro or about our cultural institutions, and I know we shall get time and we talk about that. But thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for going around to get all what we've got, and let's hope that by the end of the day we are going to have a very wonderful Masiro here in Uganda and here in Kampala, especially in Uganda. Sebo Katikkiro, njagala kutwala omukisa guno okukuyita oje osobole okwogerako eri namungi w'omuntu owa Parliament akulinze olwaleero.
The Right Honourable Speaker of Parliament, ministers, the central government and ministers from the Kabaka's government, the leader of the opposition, the government chief whip, the executive of Buganda Parliamentary Caucus, staff of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, allow me to introduce the team that I moved with from Mengo to Kampala. Oweekitiibwa Emmanuel Ssendaula is the first deputy Katikkiro. Oweekitiibwa Muhammad Semmambo Ssekimpi is the second deputy Katikkiro. Actually, he's in charge of the Masiro. Yes. Oweekitiibwa Ahmed Lwasa is the Deputy Speaker of the Buganda Lukiiko. Oweekitiibwa Eva Nagawa Mukasa is the Chancellor of the Exchequer. Omuwanika Finance. Oweekitiibwa Apollo Makubuya is the Minister for Constitutional Affairs. Oweekitiibwa Dr. Ben Kiwanuka Mukwaya is the Minister for Health. Oweekitiibwa Sylvia Mazzi is the Minister of State for Research. We have members of the Lukiiko. Oweekitiibwa Gasta Lule. Oweekitiibwa Gasta Lule is the treasurer of this drive, Masiro Gwanga Muje. We also have Oweekitiibwa Secheru, member of the Lukiiko, representing Oweekitiibwa Amelia Chambade in Lukiiko. The other gentlemen are on this drive, Masiro drive. Mwami Sembatya, Mwami Sempala, Mwami Haji Bukandula, Noli Yedirambwa, Malagala. Honorable Speaker, first of all, I would like to thank you for the humbling welcome. You've given us great honor. The way you have dressed is a sign that you appreciate the visitor who has come to pay you a visit. The entertainment, it is very obvious from the way this hall was decorated. I'm indeed humbled. I bring you greetings from Ssaabasajja Kabaka. And he encourages you to do your work for the good of Ugandans. All leaders at all levels should work for the unity of Ugandans. It's very gratifying today to see a cross-section of Ugandans here, especially Jimmy Akena. You see, it's very difficult to talk about the kingdom of Uganda without talking about Jimmy Akena's father. So for him to be part of this, of course he's our son. It's great. And other members from Chigezi, from Lango, from everywhere, from Bunyoro, from Mbale, actually from Busoga and everywhere. I see the entire Uganda here. And I think this is the spirit that we need to drive this country forward. I thank you. You see, unity prevails when there is justice. Many people are working to nurture patriotism these days. It's okay. But if I were in charge of nurturing that virtue, I would start by being just to everyone. And you can only be just when you are truthful. And you can only be truthful if you're a woman or a man of integrity. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to work for the unity of Uganda. And as far as I'm concerned, I've given you the route. Justice, truth, and integrity. Uganda is big enough for all of us. Uganda is big enough for all of us. It is the size of the UK, but much of it is even empty anyway. And depending on how we relate with one another, the country can even get bigger. We only need to do two things for us to realize how big Uganda is. One, we must listen patiently. We must listen patiently. And we must respect. We must respect the one who we are listening to. We shall realize how big this country is. We can accommodate everyone. It's dangerous for us to dismiss the wishes and aspirations of Ugandans from wherever they're coming from. It doesn't nurture national stability. But if you are respectful, if you've got a listening ear, everyone can be accommodated. And that's the message I bring you. The needs of Ugandans are the same. We're talking about health. We're talking about education. We're talking about employment for people. We're talking about markets for the farmers, for the business people. We're talking about public infrastructure. We have more in common than the differences we normally highlight. Of course, given our different cultural backgrounds, there are certain peculiarities we should respect. And that shouldn't be a very big problem if we listen and respect each other. So, the carnage that destroyed the tombs is what has brought me here today. but would have come under any other circumstances. And the tombs are a great symbol of the heritage of the Kingdom of Buganda. But without doubt, the tombs are Uganda's national pride. At the national level, we share a heritage, and it's futile to describe yourself, without recognizing the heritage of the different parts of Uganda, now at the national level. So it's of national pride, and of course, as the minister has said, it's on the World Heritage List. So when you contribute the way you've contributed today, you're just confirming how patriotic you are as a Ugandan. So we appreciate your contributions very much. I know this is not the first time you've contributed. I've got the file for all the people who have made contributions ever since the tombs were torched. And your generosity only expresses your responsibility to your national duty. Right Honorable Speaker, I haven't seen the report of the Commission of Inquiry. I don't know what's going on, but fortunately the minister is here. Nobody has given me that report. I would like to read it. But before I receive it, I have to rebuild the tombs. I'll have a moment to chat with the Honorable Rukia Nakadama to tell me what the report is. But before that happens, must rebuild the tombs. So, I thank you very, very much. Finally, I appreciate you, Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga. You have steered the House well. The challenges do exist, but democracy must be nurtured. Many times, people are not going to agree. Actually, most of the time, people will never agree. You must have the